So Devil May Cry is a 2025 anime adaptation of the video game series from Capcom, released straight to Netflix in April of this year. The show is created by Adi Shankar, and it follows a professional demon hunter named Dante who has to fight against demons and an underground governmental organization to find the truth about himself and his family. The show is pretty good in my opinion, but does it hold up to the games? Well, let's find out. So before I get into the plot and my main review for the show, I have to go over my big negative for the entire show. This is something that did really annoy me. This is just a little rant before I get into the main thing. So my main problem with the show is the intro. The animation is great, and so is the song choice. But in a show where it's F's and S's and cursing literally all the time, I don't know why they censored Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. You literally can't censor Limp Bizkit. It must be illegal. As someone who listens to the Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water literally on the daily, and Rollin' is always one of those songs, I don't know why they muffled the swear word in it when, it's literally Limp Bizkit. They swear in literally every line. So, it's a bit weird, but yeah, just a little rant there. Let's actually get to the review. So, as I said in the intro, the show follows Dante, and he's a demon hunter with a mysterious backstory. He'll often go AWOL on a lot of his missions, and he wears a necklace which the demons and the government are both after. Basically, there's this white rabbit demon who wants to open the door between the demon and the real world. He's already got half of the amulet, and the other half is around Dante's neck. So he needs to get it. At the same time, though, the vice president is investigating these demonic attacks, and he enlists the help of Darkom, an underground organization that helps kill demons. Darkom is also looking for Dante's half of the necklace, so they send in a group of other hunters, along with this team with this mysterious lady and a whole other group of them. The whole group fails, so she takes it into her own hands and grabs the amulet, and in the end, Dante ends up getting kidnapped. He wakes up on a plane where he goes full demon mode for the first time, and he and Lady end up teaming up against the rabbit, and they defeat it for a while. It then comes back a second time, and they defeat it, and the humans take over hell. However, the show ends on a cliffhanger with Dante's brother being alive and wanting to bring the fight to humanity. Hey everyone, we're about halfway through the video now, so if you are enjoying, please feel free and subscribe to the channel and like the video. This show was actually really interesting, so I might check out some other animes and do some reviews on them. Let me know some recommendations in the comments, but yeah, back to the video. That's just a brief plot description of the show, though. I'm not going to go really, every single plot point for it. That's just the main storyline for this season. It was a lot of fun watching, this storyline play out. Each episode was pretty cool with its own little bit. Episode 6 was definitely unique. It was in an entirely different form of animation, and it was basically telling, this story as well, but it's a whole other form of animation. It was really, really cool to see. And yeah, this show was really interesting. So I'm going to start with, my review here. So the show itself, I think, is really entertaining. It has a lot of good action sequences and world building. And as someone who hasn't played the games, I think it's a good introduction to this world without having to need any prior knowledge of the characters or universe. If you have played the games, if anyone who's watching this has played the games, please let me know in the comments if this does stay true to them. If it doesn't, then I feel like it is either bad or it's good, because the show itself is pretty good, but if it's not like staying true to the games, then that can be a downside. The animation in the show is also really good. There are some parts that feel a bit janky at times and or out of place, but besides from that, I did enjoy it. The closest thing that I can compare the animation style to is something like Young Justice, if you've heard of that. So yeah, it's another DC show. And there is even a character in here that was giving me major Nightwing vibes the whole time. Finally, my favorite part of the show is the absolutely amazing soundtrack. From Papa Roach to Evanescence to Rage Against the Machine and to my goats Limp Bizkit. The soundtrack is so good, and I'd like to shout out my buddy Naoki TV for recommending this show to me, because he knew I would love the soundtrack. And also, it's just a really good show. Ultimately, I love this show. It is a load of fun, and with the season 2 on the way, I can't wait for that. This show is action-packed, has some great animation and an amazing soundtrack. Overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. What do you guys think? Have you played the games, and does it hold up to your expectations? Let me know in the comments. But until next time, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Let me know other shows, movies, animes, or anything you'd like me to check out. I can read as well, surprisingly. So if there's any horror books or books in general you'd like me to check out and just give a review, maybe compare book to movie, that kind of thing, let me know. But until next time, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. Have a good one.